Hey guys, before we start this video, I just wanted to go ahead and say we do have a guild in Swords of Legends Online. It is called Winds of the West, and we're recruiting for mainly focusing on PvE content. That means, yes, 10-player instances, 20-player raids, world bosses, stuff doing outside of the the instance PvE stuff. We're also going to be doing giveaways, events, and more stuff. If you join our Discord, there will be a giveaway for Swords of Legends Online. I will also be giving away 4 keys pretty soon for the next beta. So if you guys are interested, make sure to join the Discord, go ahead and chat up with us, and go ahead and ride the winds of the West, as we will be waiting for you guys. So let's go ahead and dive into this video. Hello everyone, what's up? This is Mana, and welcome back to yet another highly anticipated videos by my viewers that they wanted me to do my first impressions on solo Swords of Legends Online. So let's begin with this. The game is fun. I'm just gonna outright and just say it. The character creation is amazing, which I'm going to show you real quick. But before we get into that, these are the classes that you can be. Spearmaster, which can be a tank and DPS, Berserker, which can also be a tank and DPS, Spell Sword, which has 2 DPS rows, one is ranged, the other one is melee, the Bard having ranged DPS and healing capabilities, the Summoner also same thing as Bard, ranged DPS and healing, and the Reaper, they have a melee DPS row and they can be support heals also, which is really crazy. So I want to show you guys this character creation here, which is it's amazing. So if you zoom in here, you can just move parts of the face just like this. So make the eyebrows go like this, the eyeballs look different, cheeks looking like fat or chunky or skinny, move down this, all this crazy stuff it has. And I really like this because I didn't really spend that much time making my character because it's a beta and it's going to like get wiped anyway. But once the game comes out fully, I will be spending my time here doing my character customization. So different eyebrows, different eyes here. You can make them powerful or pale. Your body type here. So you make things going like that. Upper body large, all that kind of stuff. So the character customization is really there, and you can actually make a character really unique within this game. My only rip on this is that there's not a lot of hairstyles for my choosing here. But I mean, that's fine. Pretty soon in the game, they'll be releasing more hairstyles and more stuff for the game. So I'm really looking forward to that. But the character customization is pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's not the best, but it is definitely up there with other MMORPGs that have really great character customizations like Black Desert Online and like Elion too. So let's go ahead and move on to some different parts of the game right now. So let's go ahead and go there. Alright guys, and we're back, and we are in our class hall. Yes, every single class has their own dedicated class hall, and they look amazing. This is the Spearmaster's class hall, which is just a ginormous ship, which is pretty freaking badass. And that's one of the things I like about this game is class identity. It's there, and it looks really great, guys. As you can see, this is the game here. This is my UI, which I'm gonna tell you right now. The UI when I first started to play was atrocious and it was bad, and I'm so happy that they do have a interface editor which you can move things around to your liking. You can make them smaller, you can move your bags and move other stuff like that, and for that they get mega points on that because I'm all about moving my UI and moving it into something that I'm just so used to when I play other MMOs. Like they have almost the same UI loadout. So I'm really happy that they did this and they gave us, the options to move around our UI, resize it, and all that good stuff. So with that, they definitely get a plus. There's also many other things about this game that are really freaking cool, and I'm going to show you to them right now, guys. Let's go ahead and head over there. All right, guys, and we're back in Cloud Rise, which is one of the main cities in Sort of Legends Online. I wanted to show off something that's really cool. First of all, look at this area. It's so beautiful. Just look at it. It's great. The mounting in this game is fantastic. There's some ground mounts that I don't understand why we want ground mounts, because we could have that quick movement and the triple jump as well. We also get a flying mount, which flying mount is really great. I'm going to show you what it does. So here we go. Look at this animation though. Right when we get to our flying mounts, we're able to fly around everywhere. Just look at this. It's really great means for transportation. And what the heck, we're on a friggin' flying sword, which it's pretty amazing. You know, this game, it's really beautiful. And the one thing I want to really talk about is the graphics. It is getting a update. Well, the Taiwanese version is getting an update for Unreal, the new Unreal Engine, and it's looking really beautiful. There's already videos out on it, but the game already looks great. And with it getting a graphical update with that, or, you know, upgraded for the engine, it's just gonna look way better. The game is really optimized for myself. It's been really great. I haven't really had any lag or anything like that. The only bad thing I had was rubber banding on the ship, but that was not due to my computer. That was because there was a lot of people on there, and I guess they couldn't handle it. So they're rubber banding there, but that has been fixed. It was fixed quickly, actually. So good job on the devs for coming over there and fixing the rubber banding on the Spearmaster ship. But other than that, man, the optimization for this game has been great. No FPS drops for me, nothing weird with the graphics happening, anything like that. So I'm really happy that this game really didn't suffer from anything from those meanings. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into combat and talk more about combat in this game, a little bit about dungeons, and talk about what you can do in this game to level up and just enjoy it. So we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, and we're back. So there's a couple of different activities you can do within Swords of Legends Online. I'm going to show you some of them on my map real quick. Alright, so you're going to see these markers right here. All of these things here. Those are basically bounties, and you can level up that section and get great rewards. Some of them are team bounties, so you might have seen, you know, might see squads going around this area and going ahead doing bounties. You could join up with them, or your alliance, aka your guild, might help you with them. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys basically how those bounties look like. So let's go ahead and show you guys that real quick. We'll be right back. Alright, guys, and we're here. We're basically on this spot. So when you're in a bounty spot, you're gonna get this this buff here called Blood Ruvia Gold Dust. So you're gonna get off of your mount here, and you're gonna go ahead and use this right here. If I could go ahead and find it. Well, I believe I'm in my tank stance, so I don't see it here. So we gotta go ahead and bring this out. So you're gonna press Control Y. It's gonna show you right here, Bounty Hunter, and you level this up. The more bounties you do, sometimes they're weeklies, they're dailies, they're going to level up. So right now I'm level 2, and there's multiple things you can do. Your envoy of the turquoise lantern. Yeah, there we go. And this is basically almost the same thing as bounties, but you just use this lantern and you're transferred to the spirit realm, and you have to hunt down demons, ghosts, and you get these points that you can use also. So you could do that. And these are some other stuff that you can do. Master Craftsman, basically fishing here, cooking, and all these other things that you can do. Like, there's just these things that you can do that you don't really need to do them, but they help you with leveling. They give you some great stuff, but these are like some fun stuff to do on the side. It's like, let's say you want to do some different stuff, you're able to do these type of things, like going fishing, doing your crafting, your cooking, and all that good stuff, and it's really fun. So let me go ahead and pull this down. So we're gonna basically pull these down here. I'm gonna go ahead and use it now. So you're gonna use this when you're in the area, and it's gonna transport you to see the bounty. So here we go. We're now transported to the bounty. We get to kill this thing here. So let's go ahead and show off a little bit of combat here, which I should have went and started to play my DPS, but it's fine if you play this one here. Yeah, so tanks don't really do that much damage in this game, guys. So if you're going to play as a tank and you're expecting to do some like loads of crazy damage, you will not be doing that much damage within this game. The tanks are, well, I said they're here meaning to tank, so they're not gonna be doing damage, but you can do some decent stuff sometimes. So the way better ones are going to be your DPS. Like, when you're gonna be a DPS, you're gonna be doing that mad damage. Healers in this game, they really can't use the action combat, so they're going back to that traditional tab targeting for healing. So that might turn off some people, but I mean, that's how they have it in this game. I wish they would let you do your action combat, but not really. So that's basically a bounty. That's a single player one, not a team one, so it's easy to get. So basically you get some experience, you get some titles you can use, you get some currency for doing bounties that you get other stuff from. Also, the same thing applies with, like I said, the envoy of the turquoise lantern and all these other things that you can just show your cultivation, level up, get more things. It's really fun. This game really does reward you for doing all these things, and it's just really great that an MMO has this, because you have tons of stuff to do. You're not going to get bored. You're always going to have something to do within Sword of Legends Online. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my spec to DPS. I can show off more combat for you guys, so we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back, and we're basically in one of the endgame areas for the beta. This is the last area you're going to see in the beta, and we're going to be doing some heroic quests. And once you're done with a whole area, it's going to open up these heroic events, which are really cool to do sometimes. They give you some good stuff, and they're sometimes good for leveling while you're doing your quest. So I want to show off combat. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So we're gonna round up some people here. So this game, like I said, it's mainly action, but you can switch to the other, you know, classic tab target, but I recommend action definitely. So I'm playing the Spearmaster. These guys are amazing, they're fun, there are a lot of cool things to do with them that you can do. Really nice damage and amount of stuff that you can do here. And these guys can tank, like you saw on the previous thing that I was doing. So the combat feels really well. It's really fluid, it's really nice, and this is the one thing that really brought me to play this game even more, is because the combat was just so great. Had really fun doing it, executing all moves, learning how my class plays, and learning all this great stuff. They do have a system here called the Astral chart, and with that you're able to put points in, and it really helps out your character. And I'll show you more about that right when I get done showing off a little bit more combat here. Alright guys, so basically this is a little bit of combat for this game. Hopefully you guys like this combat. It's really fun. Like I said, you can do action, you go switch back to tab targeting, whichever one you want to do. But like I said, I enjoy way more doing action combat. It's really fun. There goes some special moves here too. Alright guys, so this is basically the Astral Essence tree. As you can see, there's a lot of things you go for. There's things here like Great Fire, Tian, Beyond Star, Fooling Comic. There's just things you can get to. So these little points are basically, you know, they give you power +5, perception level +13. So they just give you stuff. So you always want to fill this out. So I'm getting close to Great Fire. So what Great Fire does is the effect when active increases damage to enemies in a radius of 5 meters around you by 5%. So if you want to get this, bam, you're gonna get that. And then you can roll into either going to Fooling Comet or Tian Beyond Star. It really depends if you want to go get your Boast or King Zing or Lupus. It really depends on what you want to do. And this is what I was talking about. I just love this, and you can switch over to your tank to check out your tank tree too. So it's really cool, and I really love this aspect from the game. I really enjoy it, so I can't wait to fill this all out. I can't wait to see what all these other things are here. And I'm sorry if you hear my son in the background. He's having fun, and this is what happens when you're a full-time parent content creator, right? But no, this is really great, and I cannot wait to fill this out and just play around with all of these different type of things I can do. Like I said, the Astral chart is great, and I really don't know what the other classes do, but when looking at mine, I'm really excited to see what the heck's gonna be freaking happening. So let's go ahead and show you guys more about the skills and more about the glyphs and more about the astral blessings too. So we'll dive into that right now. Alright guys, so if you press K, you're able to see all your skills, you're able to see all your stuff, and they have different things. They have astral blessings here, which you get them while you level up, and they change your gameplay on your specific character, like a lot. So here goes some things you could choose. Think of these as talents. Astral blessings can be talents. So normally I went with these good ones. Tassel's my favorite, it's really fun. I've been having a blast just mixing up and playing here and testing out for dungeons, which dungeons will come in a different video because I need to experience the normal and the hard dungeons, which take a while in the beta to get there. So expect a dungeon video coming up pretty soon. So you have these, you have your glyphs also, which glyphs you get when you hit student 1, and you're able to put 4 of them. So 4 out of 4, you're able to choose whichever ones you want, which I chose them all right here. So just so you know, when you get your glyphs when you reach student level 1, which took me quite a while to get there. But other than that, these are really nice to use. This is a tanking tree over here. You can switch. Once you're level 13, you're able to switch to the other part of your spec. So if you have a tank, you're able to switch to tank at level 13, guys. So basically, this is it, man. This game is amazing, and I'm having a blast playing it. I put over like 20 hours in it already, just testing things out because I really want to dive into Swords of Legends Online. I want to do the 20-player raids. I want to do PvP. I want to do all this other stuff. And like I said, there's going to be a dungeon overview video once, pretty soon, because I'm already at the point where I can do these dungeons. I just need to get my guild mates to get there, so I go ahead and get some coverage video and all that. But so far, just to refresh you guys, combat is great, combat is fluid, you have a lot of different stuff to do in this game, the graphics are beautiful, This game just has so many things, and it just really surprised me. It came out of the blue, and I didn't think it was going to be this good. I was skeptical, and it just really blew me away, and I'm having fun. And like I said, I'm going to be giving away 4 keys. I'm going to be giving away the game too, so join my Discord in order to join those giveaways and to join Winds of the West Guild too. We're going to be doing a lot of different type of stuff. So do I recommend this game? Yes. Do I love this game already? Yes. After having putting all these hours and testing out the features and all that stuff, it's something that I'm going to be playing for a long time. So expect more solo videos to be out pretty soon, guys. As always, have a great day. Like the video, sub to the channel for more solo content. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you next time.